They're coming to get you, Barbara.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We have such sights to show you.
Who's laughing now?
Are you crazy? I'll kill you all. I'm the worst nightmare you've ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
They're here.
Yes, we are.
Dang, I love that. I love that intro. I'm not gonna lie. I want to get some more to it. Like I'm gonna definitely like add more, but oh man, it gets me ready for stuff, for things, and for such. All of those.
You did a great job, Meg.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. And how are we all doing tonight? How you guys been?
Fucking fantastic.
Good. I just started watching Westworld. I know I'm like 3 years behind, but it's pretty good.
I love Westworld.
It's so good, but you get so lost and confused, and then it's like, it keeps, and then it starts clarifying itself, and then it fucks with you again, and you're like, oh my god, what's happening now? It's good, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. No, it's a great show.
Yeah, well,
it is. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
only like 7 right now, so I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get way, yeah. See, Frankie knows what's up. Hey, Moonshine, Goody, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
It is, I got to catch up, though, because I've fallen behind it. I haven't seen, like, an entire season, I think, and a little bit more than that, even. So, yeah, I will be watching right along with you. Gosh, that's so good. Oh, man. Excited. But, other than that, first of all, I'm saying I'm a fan of the orange. I'm saying it looks awesome. It looks really cool right now, especially with the lighting. And I also like the black and white. Is this new? Have I seen this before?
You know, I have like almost 20 different hats. I really don't wear a lot of them. I like pick like 2 favorites, and I will wear them till they fucking look homeless. So I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've ever worn this, and I've had it for a while. I need to cut it because it wasn't made evenly. That makes sense?
No, I get what you're saying, but it looks cool.
Thank you. I like it.
Nice. Now, guys out there, Gary, how you doing? Timothy, thank you for joining us, brother. This is going to be an awesome show. I'll talk more about it later, but I am actually very excited for this movie right here. It looked really cool. The concept was it seems like it's done better here than any other movie that does this, just because I like horror, so it's like, you know. But before we get into everything, we've got some stipulations we got to do. We have some tradition to live up to, some routine. So let's start it out. Let's start this out with some Would You Rather.
Okay. With a bowl of roaches for breakfast every day, or step in dog poop at least once a day every day.
I think I have to. Do you have? Here I go again. Do you have to be wearing shoes, or like, is it like barefoot, chunkless, or it just doesn't matter?
Let's say no shoes, just because of the rope.
Oh.
Kind of.
You know what though? Shoes, you'd have to replace them or wash them constantly. I think it's gross. It's all gross either way, but I think I'd rather step in poop if it's a barefoot every day. If it's shoes, I would go insane. Like,
oh, you like want to wiggle your toes in it or something? God, oh my
no,
God.
because what if you just like barely touch it, but it still counts as being stepped on, right? I mean, you still gotta go wash your foot anyway or take a shower or something. Like, ew.
But what if you step in it when you're like, I don't know, in public or something, or not near a shower?
I didn't think about all that. God, I'm just thinking about my backyard where my dog is.
Oh God, because I've been stepping in dog poop like every other day, so it's pretty much living that anyway. And I'm
you gotta
with
learn
Charlie.
to like watch. You gotta be vigilant out there.
Love them, but oh God,
yeah,
little landmines, little dookie mines. Hey Joey, he says shoes with holes in the sole. Then I'm definitely going cockroaches because I'm not wearing no shoes with holes in the sole. I can feel it. Like, have you ever got your foot, your shoe soaked with water so you can hear the squish every time you like walk wherever you're going? Imagine that, but instead of water, just a little bit of dookie. I was like, oh, dookie squish, dookie squish.
I still think that's better than eating cockroaches. The inconvenience of having to wash your shoes or replace your shoes or clean your foot off, I think is a lot more tolerable than eating a bowl of cockroaches every day.
The little thing I want to bring up before the show goes with cockroaches pretty well because people cook and eat cockroaches. They aren't that bad.
I don't, so I'm not going there.
If it's an animal that I can kill and eat, I am going to kill and eat it. All right. This law of the land. Miguel won't waste any part of the cockroach. I'll make a pelt out of its tiny skin. Well, I don't know what that would do, but I would eat the cockroaches. I would definitely not step in dookie every day.
Well, I am confident in my answer, so I'm going to stick with it.
Hey, let's see, Mandy, how you doing? Long time no see. I missed you. Oh, I'm glad you're back. Yeah, and it looks like Rex is definitely going with the dookie as well. Okay, fair enough. I see a lot of dookie fans here. There's some OnlyFans out there for that as well, if you'd like. I'm pretty sure.
Ew.
I spam Asians TikTokers live and ask if they eat tarantula. She's been high for an hour trolling Asian TikTokers.
Why not? People look trollable on TikTok.
I will. If I had the app, I would. I'm not gonna download it. Just because principles. Ooh, Charlie says deep fried cockroaches for a Friday on Any Last Words. I think
no, we're not deep frying that, Charles.
Microwave a little salt and lime. Boom.
No, ew.
Oh my gosh! And isn't eating cockroaches against your diet? No, it's very high in protein. Low in sodium. So it's all
easily
good.
Obtainable in Bakersfield, farm fresh, organic.
Are you talking
free range?
I will say there's a lot of them, and they're free range, but they are definitely full of toxins and chemicals.
Yeah,
and I'm talking about the tweakers and oil bale. Yeah, just much different. Not even the actual cockroach. Oh, there we go. Hello, Lauren, you're freezing up on me. I can't hear you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn you, internet.
Am I frozen?
There we go. Oh, no, you're talking again. There we go. It's like off and on a little bit.
Bill? Okay.
A little bit.
Okay. I was going to say I can get out and then come back.
Yeah, if you can back out and in, I think that'll work. It'll fix it. But whatever you gotta do.
I'll come back.
Okay. We'll be tanning cockroaches height of new fashion. I like where your head's at. It's gonna be a Gucci bag made of cockroach skins. It's gonna be very elegant, very classy. You're gonna see Nicki Minaj wearing one to the Kids' Choice. So I don't know what they do nowadays. Something like that. They sell cricket chips on Amazon, salt and vinegar and barbecue. That sounds delicious. It sounds fun.
Well, it's like Hot Licks in Pismo. Have you ever been to Hot Licks? You had to have gone to Pismo. You lived in Ventura.
I'm not really a Pismo person. There
either, honestly.
Bam, there we go.
Whoa.
Perfect.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I can't hear you. What the heck?
No.
Hold on.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah. Now? Yeah.
Perfect.
No, she can't hear us.
How come I can't hear anything?
Dang it.
Is she? Oh, she muted on your end, Miguel?
No, we wouldn't be able to hear her. Hey, Rich, I'm not leaving until 9 o'clock. So I'm going to do this show. I'm going to actually put stuff in my bag, and then I'm going to be gone. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I did this beforehand. So, boom, I'm here. I'm going to be here, and that's it. That's all you can do. You can't stop me. And
I don't know.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear us now? Yeah, no.
Damn it. And then
I wonder if she has a microphone. Yeah?
Did it work? Yes.
Did it work?
Hey!
Woo!
Exactly.
Thanks, Peanut.
I just switched to the laptop because my phone, like, for whatever reason, it kept lagging. So.
Yeah. But you know, this works. I'm glad you're moving smoothly and hearing us. So it's great. It's great.
Sorry, guys.
Mandy asked if we're excited for the new Jeepers Creepers movie. I am. I
don't know. I have mixed feelings.
Yeah.
Because I liked the original Jeepers Creepers. It was really good. But I don't know. Maybe they'll do a good job.
What do you call it? I didn't even mind the sequel with the kids on the bus or something, and I thought it was like, oh, this is fun. It's fun.
You know, I don't remember the second one very much. I mostly remember the first one with Justin Long, and I was like, I could take it or leave it. So, you know, wouldn't be butthurt if they didn't do another one.
I enjoyed it top to bottom. Yeah, I hope it's good. I could definitely see you guys at your point, like, well, what if they just like go too over the top with it? But I am a huge fan of over the top horror stuff. Like, it's the only genre where even if it's bad, it's good. It's not like like superhero movies where it's like, this is just, it's hard to watch and I'm bored. Or it's like a really over the top drama. It's like, wow, that's great. Your puppy died and you are going to seek vengeance by learning to dance better than anybody else. No, I don't like those movies.
You mix John Wick and any teen movie just now.
Like Footloose, like he's all out in the woods and shit, doing like anger rage dancing and shit because he lost his puppy.
Yeah, I just when movies aren't good but are for some reason still great, it's horror movies. That's what happens. They just great or good or bad, they're still fun to watch usually, and that's what I love.
Yeah, like Thanksgiving, that was a freaking awful movie, but it was fucking great. Like, yeah, it was funny in its own way. It was horror. Such a shitty movie. It was great.
Shitty movie. No, I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Oh, I do too.
No, how you doing, brother? And then Gary says, I knew somebody ate roaches raw and something infected his throat, got swollen from the size to the size of a grapefruit, but he's okay now. So that is, I mean, I do like grapefruit, but
that's why stepping in poop is better.
You're gonna get hookworm in your feet, and I'm gonna laugh at your feet.
Who the fuck gets hookworms in their feet, you freaking freak?
Because of the poop. The poop.
How does it get in your foot? To get it, don't you
want to know?
I don't want to know. You're right. I don't.
I think feet are really absorbent.
Yeah. You ever heard of the onion trick? You put an onion under your sock while you're sleeping, and it like helps draw out toxins and stuff. I fully
That's what your Abuelita told you when she gave you oranges and top ramen.
Yes,
I'm not being racist. That's literally what your grandma gave you. So.
No, I've said this before.
Before we get anybody freaking the fuck out, this is factual.
100% real. A cure-all to all diseases that are not like actual wounds to your body. Like actual flesh wounds, anything that's inside of you can be healed by a bunch of oranges and a couple of candles with the saints on them. Just throwing that out there. Just try it out.
You have to have the saints, though.
Yes. And then that's disgusting. I gag every time I clean my cat litter. I hate the smell. I wear a mask. I don't blame you. I don't like the smell of Dookie either. Oh God! Oh,
I can tolerate an animal more than I can tolerate an adult. I can't do adult. No.
Why are there adult shits in your yard?
Stop. You already said what you said. It is set in stone. You can't change shit.
Well, Lauren, I need you to hold the camera for me. I'm gonna go play a prank on Joe.
Fucking savage.
That's fucked up.
Send it to get shit in someone's yard. Oh my god.
It's like payback for all the outfits I bought him on his birthdays.
I still have them, and you know what? I'm literally 20 pounds away from the goal, so they will be worn very soon. All right.
Heck yeah, JD and I were talking about.
You said it on camera.
Yes.
He's always said it on camera.
Yes.
I know. That's true.
And,
JD and I were talking about something the other day and brought up your outfits and whatnot. And I was like, don't you remember you helped me pick out the last ones? He goes, yeah, I picked out the coconut bra.
Well, thanks for that. Appreciate it. My God. And it's fine. Poop at her house. Aren't you leaving tonight? Yeah, right. But it's going to be a swing by pooping, like drive by, just
God.
let out the window, just poop real fast, like a cannon, like a stinky cannon. Anyway. Oh my God. We're so off topic.
These mentals right now.
I love all the poop and the fact here, Gary. The Jeepers Creepers creature is actually an urban legend before it came out in the movies in the 90s. I did not know that. I just thought it was just a creation for a new movie. Just like, oh, this is a horror creature. Like, I don't think like Jason or Michael Myers were ever real like urban legends. They were based on like, oh, this little piece here from history or from facts and stuff. Or even Freddy Krueger was based on some stories in, I believe it was in the Philippines. Like some guys were having nightmares and it literally was driving them crazy. So there's always like those little nuggets of truth and based in reality. But I didn't know that about the creature from Jeepers Creepers. That's cool. Done eating rolls.
Sorry, Richard.
Yeah. It's the would drive by poop, and you know you love it. If I could have enough money, I would drive by poop all you guys across the country. You know, you all deserve it. I love you guys that much. I would leave a note too, like, "Oh, it's Miguel. Don't worry, it's not a ccrazy person."
That makes it creepier that you would leave a fucking note like, "It was me." Like, fuck. Why don't you take a selfie with the bitch and like post it? Like.
All right, one last tangent before we get back on track here. I actually, I was thinking about the other day, like, I really want to smash someone's glass door, like not my own. I want it to be somebody else's, but I wouldn't want them to have to cover the expenses. So I was going to look up how much does a glass door cost. Like, I was going to throw a brick through it and leave the money attached to the brick, like Macaulay Culkin in what do you call it? But only for my own amusement, not to stop any kind of robbery, just because I want to.
Why don't you just find an old abandoned house that still has a glass door and then just go bust it?
Maybe.
You're like, I just want to know that somebody still lives there and they have to deal.
or a business. I don't know. I'm not being, Target has plenty of glass doors. Just, I want to try it one time. Like when, I think it was Dane Cook or somebody did I want to break into someone's house. But once I kicked the door and I realized I didn't want to break into a house. I just wanted to kick a door in. So I freaked out and ran away. That's all I want in life. That's the goal right now. Okay? Simple, just the simple things. All right, let's. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm not sorry.
Where are we at? Strange news, please. Before I talk anymore.
I've already forgot half of this bitch's name already. We're on this tangent. I'm sitting here trying to remember her name. You guys, well, I'm sure somebody will be able to help me. I don't really keep track of all the different political people. Like, I know who, like, the basic people are. I really don't involve or concern myself beyond that. But her name, Kellyanne McConway, or Conway? Kellyanne Conway?
Conway.
She's like she was like an advisor for Trump or some shit like that, and her husband was like anti-Trump and he was a lawyer. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? She was an older white lady.
Mm-hmm.
She was an older white lady.
Yeah.
But I guess there's been some shit going on for like quite a while. that's very actually quite disturbing between her and mostly her daughter. She's, I think as of now, I think she's 16, but a lot of this was done months back when she was still 15. She has a TikTok account that she likes to go on a lot, and she's constantly posting about the abuse that she goes through from her mother.
Oh, shit.
And she's done several live streams without her mom's knowledge of her screaming and yelling at her in the background, calling her an asshole, telling her she's got addiction problems because she's always on her phone. And she's like, I'm a teenager on my phone, Mom. Like, how do you compare that to an alcohol problem? You know, like, that's not, I'm just being a normal kid. How do I have an addiction?
Yeah.
But there is a lot of things that she does. It seems like it eggs on, not to say that she deserves the way she's talked to and the way she's treated and stuff. There's been a couple of that she's done live streams and like her mom's in the room and she's all nice at first, and then she'll go to like rip the phone out of her hand and like fight her for it while they're live. And I don't want to jump too far ahead. Oh yeah, in one of the live streams also, when her mom was yelling and screaming at her, she told her, basically threatened to put her in a mental hospital again. And she wanted to say, well, and you can hear her screaming in the background, well, who's been hospitalized 3 times this year for anxiety and da-da-da-da-da, like basically saying, I can send you back. You've already been, so it's not like it's a big surprise to any, that's like, I'm, feeling what she's saying. Like, basically, you've already been there 3 times this year. I'll send you back. And she's even said that her mom will use her political stature to bully her and, say, I am who I am and no one's going to question me because you're my kid. And I can just do what I want with you. Then something very disturbing and interesting has come up. And I hope this gets investigated, and I hope something comes of this one way or the other, because this was totally not right. I guess she was, her name's Claudia, the daughter, when she was on a live stream, she was talking about how her mom will take her phone from her and like download her text messages or take photos of her text messages, take photos off of her phone and keep them for herself. Just weird shit like that. That's very abusive. And
real quick, Mandy, can you say her name again? Because Mandy's asking in the comments.
Her name, the mother's name is, I think it's Kellyanne Conway. Or McConway, but the daughter's name is Claudia. She's the one that it's her and her mom like going at that shit. But the Kellyanne she's Trump's political advisor, or she's something that has to do with like public relations and shit like that. I could be wrong on that, but that's to my understanding of it.
Is it this lady here? Does that look familiar?
Yep, that's her.
Oh, she looked crazy. Yeah, she looks like the pastor who does the COVID-19 thing.
Oh my god, that leathery face.
Kenneth. Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. But so she like takes her daughter's phone and she takes, she'll take photos of like the messages. She'll remove photos from her phone. And I guess it was either a few months or a few weeks back, over a month ago. Something very disturbing popped up on her personal webpage, on Kellyanne Conway's political webpage, which was a nude selfie of her daughter.
Jesus Christ.
15-year-old daughter blasted on the front of this fucking website. So then she records a conversation with her mother, confronting her about she says to her mother, why did you post that photo of me on your website? And she goes, nobody purposely put that photo of you on there, like blowing it off, dismissing it. But she basically gets to the point where she's like, Mom, nobody else has that photo but you, because you took it off my phone the last time you took my phone from me. So technically, because she was 15 when that photo was taken, it doesn't matter if it's your child or not. If you have nude photos of children, you are in possession of CP.
Yeah.
And you are, if you put it on your site for anybody to see, you are distributing CP.
Mm-hmm.
So this bitch better get in trouble. And then after the one where she was like threatened to like be put back in the mental hospital and stuff like that, basically, she went on and did another TikTok video and was saying, you know, oh, I'm doing this, you know, of my own self. You know, I'm saying that I'm going to take a break from social media, that I love my mother, and we just fight like mothers and daughters do. And, you know, the position that we're in our life makes it, you know, more stressful. My mom being in the public eye, me being in the public eye, my dad, you know, we're all conflicting political party, you know, participants, whatever you want to call it. And she's like, I just have to take a break. She goes, I don't hate my mom. There's no abuse here. Da, 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 da. Like, she basically took everything back and said she wasn't going to go on social media anymore. And I'm like, I wonder if it's because your mom threatened to put you in a fucking hospital.
Yeah, that sounds like abuse.
Yeah, definitely. And then she was on American Idol like a couple of weeks ago too. And like, kind of wanted to tell her story a little bit. They do this little montage and whatnot. And she didn't make it or anything. She's, you know, she can sing, but she didn't make it or anything. And it's like, so did the show do this as a fucking view grab? Or are you trying to come back on another platform and continue to ask for help? Because she was kind of talking about what was going on, not in detail, but she was talking about how it's not always that great at home. You know, like she hasn't always had the best life and this and that. So I kind of wonder what's going on with that. So yeah, so fucking crazy.
I don't trust American Idol at all to not use this to their advantage. Honestly, they're just shitty producers that want to take advantage of a shitty situation. Oh, well, people are talking about them. Put them on the show.
Yeah.
Mandy, this is just this is part of the strange news for the week, and that is very strange. Richard saying that Kellyanne had actually back away from the administration when all this started. Apparently, that's why she is kind of dipping back. And
but it wasn't that long ago. It was like very recent. So it's not like she jumped out at like halfway through his term or anything. I mean, he was already walking out the door anyway.
Nah, it sounds like she's a fucking horrible person. And you know where that horrible people fit into? Politics. They always do for some reason. Like a kid in a candy store that also sells cocaine for the adults in the back. But let's get out of this, because I do hope she gets what's coming to her, because that's ridiculous. Oh my god. But let's get something a little more jovial, but still hilarious to laugh at, because I want to hear about some deaths we can laugh at.
Well, this one is a doozy. There's always a famous last words with these idiots.
Yes.
All right. In Finland, October 12th, 2001, a group of friends were stranded on the side of the road. The weather sucked really bad, and they were trying to flag people down, but nobody would stop. A 21-year-old was so pissed off that he just ran out to the middle of the road and laid down and sprawled out. As an Audi was coming toward him, he didn't see it. He said, I could sleep here. He eventually had a permanent sleep because the Audi dragged him at least 60 yards to his death. The Audi ran him over and dragged him.
Wasn't this last week's? There are beer cans everywhere?
Oh, shit, it was, huh?
I was like, this feels like deja vu, or I'm fucking tripping.
I would not expect it to. I would not doubt it happening a second time, though. That's the problem.
Right, because it threw me off, because I don't think you said Audi last week.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, shit.
I just remember the dude laying in the road. I could sleep here.
Murdered him.
Idiot.
Well, fuck. I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right for the
tonight then.
Well, for the people who didn't watch last week, they got it tonight. So.
Yeah. If you missed it, you heard this fucking idiot decide, hey, it's time to sleep on the road. That's just. I don't understand. And then that poor guy's insurance probably went up because of that. Thanks a lot.
Oh my god.
Talk about the real tragedy there, like, damn, you messed up his tire alignment probably. Gotta wash it. Gotta probably get it detailed. Gosh, just too much. All right, too much. All right. And I do have a little something for you guys before we start on the movie. I'm gonna get so I can get this video to play proper.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Okay, here we are. I got to the right spot. I just want to get it to the actual sound of this. I'm sure you guys have heard of this already. It's been going around a little bit, but I didn't realize how popular it has become.
Oh no!
It's not too loud.
It's not Baby Shark.
The Aztec whistle.
What is?
So that is from the Aztecs right there. They would make a whistle that would make the sound of somebody basically screaming like they're about to die. And apparently it was used for ceremonies, but also for war, where they would get a bunch of them. So they're in the woods, or not the woods, in the jungle, and you hear that coming at you from all angles, and just hundreds and hundreds of death whistles. And I'm pretty sure the first time I heard that, I pooped my pants a little bit, just a little bit. It is terrible. And honestly, I thought it was fake at first because I was like, that can't be real. But you can hear, like in that demonstration, you can hear the wind kind of going through the whistle a little bit at certain points when he kind of stops playing it for a second, like when he goes down in the notes. So you can hear actual wind or his breath going through the whistle. And I thought that was awesome. So I need one of those to have on the show. I think I need to get me a death whistle.
They're pretty loud.
Every episode.
It's crazy loud. It's impressive that they can make something like that, though. Even it blows my mind that
it blew his mind too. Blew through his
nerd. Oh my goodness. Gary asked, "Are we going to be part of May's Day of the Dead Las Vegas at the Plaza this year?" I definitely want to go, at least at the very least. I want to be there. Yeah. Hey, Cam has it going. But yeah, all right. So yes, I wanted to bring up some death whistling before we get into something a little more freaky.
Was it though? No.
All right. Okay, so Freaky, starring Vince Vaughn playing the butcher and Catherine Newton playing a teenager named Millie. I kind of liked it. I liked it. Vince Vaughn playing himself. I don't know. It's so funny. Him as an adult playing a teenage girl, like just seeing him run around, like, oh man. Well, so for those that don't know, Freaky is basically a horror take on like the Hot Chick and Happy Death Day and
Freaky Friday. Yeah. And it kind of had, I don't know, it looked, well, I think I saw like 3/4 of it, but from what I saw, it just seems like they, I don't know, had a feel of Scary Movie without being as funny as Scary Movie, because they took little things from different horror movies, like his mask. It was shaped and looked more like a Jason mask, but it looked like it had skin like Leatherface. So, like things like that.
Okay, I can see that point. What do you call it? I have not had a chance, so I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the entire thing.
You said you didn't watch it
because I want to. I like the idea. I was like, as soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, this is Freaky Friday, but with some murdering in it. And I mean, that was back when I loved Lindsay Lohan, and she wasn't a crazy person yet. She had red hair, and she was super gorgeous. I thought so, at least. And then now I don't know what she's doing now.
She was very, very pretty. Like she was gorgeous. She should not have done anything to herself, but unfortunately, that shit kind of happens. So
it is what it is. But I think she would have been good in horror movies. Like I think that would have been an awesome thing to kind of transfer into. But I guess Herbie Fully Loaded is close.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Parent Trap.
That was just such a great movie.
I forgot. Oh man, when she had all those little freckles, and she's just so little.
She was so cute.
Now I have a question for you guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but the this is obviously not Vince Vaughn's first horror movie. He's been in a couple, but one that he starred in was the basically shot for shot remake of the Bates Motel movie.
Psycho.
Psycho, yeah.
Yes, Anne Heche, no?
Yes.
Yes.
And it was not good. I mean, he shot for the fences, but a shot for shot remake in color of Psycho is just not the business. It had no business being what it was. It should have been a different take at least.
Yeah.
So you weren't a huge fan, Joe. Did you prefer what you saw of this, or did you prefer Psycho?
Honestly, well, fuck, that's kind of hard. I don't know, because in Psycho, I get what you're saying about like it just didn't work. And he was, I don't know, Vince Vaughn in that movie though, I don't think he's very good at being like creepy. He's good at being psycho, but I don't think he's good at being like an awkward, creepy kind of guy. But I honestly just didn't really care for Freaky Friday or Freaky, so I think I'd just rather watch Psycho. So I'm glad I waited as long as I did to watch it because it's been on the list. But when it came out, you could only rent it, and it was $20. And I was like, this movie don't look that good for me to want to spend $20 on it right now.
Well, I'm glad I didn't pay that much for it.
Yeah, it was like $5 or $6. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that sounds more up my alley right there. But Lauren, what did you think then? What was your take? Because you got the whole experience.
I liked it for what it was, like knowing that it was a take on different movies. Because obviously the trailers, they show you basically all of the like really good parts, except for the kill shot in the beginning with the bottle down the throat, and that was really cool.
Oh, I like the tennis racket one. I will say I like that. I did like that one because it was like
the kills were really cool. So
I will give it that. The kills were decent.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good note right there for me. I like that. Now it was what the heck is her name again? Catherine Newton. I think she's been not in a whole lot of stuff, but the stuff she's been in is all looked pretty good, and it spans different genres. Like she was in that Pikachu movie, and then there was a comedy I wanted to watch her in.
That's where I've seen her before.
Yeah.
Pikachu.
But she was also one of the daughters in what's called the Blockers, and it's got John Cena in it as a dad, which is just the weirdest thing ever. And it looks hilarious though, because it's just
it's like a cock block movie. Basically, he's trying not to let his daughter have sex or something.
Yeah, and it sounds funny, like in like a reverse Superbad kind of way. Like instead of from the kid's perspective trying to get into trouble, the parents doing anything and everything to make it not happen. So
I think it's weird for parents to be preoccupied with their daughter's virginity. In my opinion, that's just me. But I mean, to each their own.
That's probably for the best not to be thinking about that. I'm just oh my gosh. But I think it seems like she's going to be in hopefully more horror movies, because I thought from the trailer, because that's all I really gotten to see, it looks like she does a really good job in this movie. Am I wrong, or is it like, does she play the serial killer part pretty good?
She's really quiet, which, I mean, technically the killer, the butcher, he's a quiet person. So I don't know. Like physically, she's great. She didn't come off like creepy to me. She wasn't that creepy either. So I don't know. I don't hit and miss with that.
Oh, what was your favorite part of the movie? It doesn't have to be a kill scene. Just what was your favorite part?
I don't know if it was my favorite part, but it was really kind of awkward to me. It really stood out where she's in the butcher's body and her mom starts flirting with him.
Oh, in the changing room?
Yes.
Yeah, that was weird.
So weird.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I like the part where she wakes up as him.
Oh yeah.
And then like the guy comes in and he's like, I need some drugs, man. I need some drugs. And he's like, sir, I'm not a drug dealer. I don't have any drugs. Like, how do I look? Do I look like a petite 5'5" young girl? And he's like, oh, you're a lie. You're messing with me. Give me the drugs. I want to be a girl. I want to be a girl. Like, and then like the guy walks away and he's like, I'll suck your dick. All of it. And I was like, what the fuck? I did laugh really hard at that part. I did laugh at that part really hard.
Jesus.
I thought he was gonna be like, I got these cheeseburgers, man.
Oh my god. Jesus. All right, yeah, that's this is going in the watch pile because I want to see that. I want to see that scene. That sounds hilarious.
It doesn't happen. He just offers it. So.
No, I know it's not gonna happen. Yeah. Oh my god. What are you doing? Come on. Oh my goodness. Nonetheless, what do you call it? So I don't know if anyone's okay with spoilers out there. I just want to make sure.
Oh, by the way. Whoops.
How does it end though? Like, how does this get resolved?
Well, basically the plot of the story is kind of like in Hot Chicks where there's like an item that they both touched or some, I don't remember Hot Chick very well, but basically the butcher stabs Millie, and then they, from the wound, they wake up the next day and they have switched bodies, and they have to one has to stab the other within like a 24-hour period, or they're gonna stay in that body forever. So eventually, after all these kills and all this shit, which is really cool, got to watch it for that. Millie ends up stabbing the butcher while their, bodies are switched. And then, I have all these like notes in the middle. So, I guess he gets shot by the sister. And then, because the sister's a cop, and then, he gets shot by the cops, I think. Because at the end, there's like this big switch part, and then he's in the ambulance, and then all of a sudden he's gone. I don't know. I got up to pee during this part. I don't remember. But then at the very end, like the killer comes to Millie's house after they've switched bodies, and he tries to kill her, and then she eventually stabs him. Because there's a part where she gets kicked when she's in his body. She gets kicked in the balls, and obviously, she as a girl, she's never felt that pain before. So that's at the end. She was like, "Oh, something I learned about being in your body." Oh, and then she kicks him in the balls, and she's like, "Getting kicked in the balls sucks." so he's like down, and then she ends up killing him. So it's like it's really cool. So nice. The killer dies, the murderer dies.
Yay, Gary! It's talking about Freaky. It's the this year or last year, excuse me, Vince Vaughn movie where he switches body with a young girl, and I like Vince Vaughn as an actor. I think what was that? What was the one he just did, the brawl on Cell Block something?
Oh, that was good. That was that's a couple of years old, isn't it?
It's probably like a good 3-4 years old now, but it was really good. I think he did a really good job in that, and I had no idea it even came out. Like someone told me, "Oh, you gotta go watch." It's like, all right, I guess, and bam, wonderful.
Well, he's a big freaking dude too.
Oh my god,
really like the nicest guy ever, and he does a YouTube channel with these other guys where they play D&D. Like he's a nerd. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, like they get together. It's like 4 or 5 like Hollywood celebrities you wouldn't expect that play D&D, and they get together and like they just have a fun time. It's like that's freaking cool. It's cool to see them living a normal-ish kind of way.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's always fun to see the people that you like just being normal and down to earth and all that.
Yeah. Freaky. Yeah, Freaky is definitely something to watch. You can get on Amazon right now if you'd like to rent it, guys, and check it out. So there's definitely, this is not two-parter kind of thing. He is dead. Then that's finished it.
Yeah, he got stabbed with a chair leg or something.
Nice. I think that's good though, because I feel like this movie would not do well with a part 2. There's some that like the ending is ending,
it's good for what it is.
Yeah. One that comes to mind that always is like they even got asked to go make a part 2 to it was Cabin in the Woods. And Cabin in the Woods ends with the old gods coming back and destroying the planet. Everyone dies. And someone in the audience, like at a Q&A, was like, so is there going to be a part 2? I was like, well, if you watch the end, there's probably not going to be a part 2 to this. But I loved that movie so much, I would have watched a part 2, whatever they decided to do. Glasses so I can see you guys.
How would there be a part 2?
I have no idea. I would say a prequel at best, where you like they did a successful sacrifice. That'd be all I could think of.
Yeah.
And like so you can see a different way they set up the sacrifice, which would be kind of cool. But I doubt they'll do it. I doubt it.
Aren't they all connected to like the Evil Dead and?
Oh, well, that particular is connected to everything. There's Left 4 Dead zombies in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Necronomicon was in there.
That's true.
And all that, yeah. So
because it actually was kind of funny too. So they're all in there making bets and shit.
I love that. Yeah, I love that aspect to it. I thought it was hilarious.
Funny.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I thought it was just connected to like those, like mainly.
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't remember.
Maybe I'm tripping. Anyway, sorry.
So what's the next horror movie you guys want to watch? What's on the docket for the next? What's coming out, or what looks good to you guys? Because what we're talking about the what is the name for Nicolas Cage? What is that called?
That Willy's Wonderland.
Yes, I want to watch that.
Yeah.
I very much want to watch that.
Yeah, I was supposed to watch that yesterday and I didn't do it. I was like, I'll wait till this weekend because I'm not. I mean, there have been some good movies with Nicolas Cage in it, but I don't really care for Nicolas Cage. He creeps me the fuck out. He does. He creeps me out. Like he does. He's almost like a fucking male Kristen Stewart because she creeps me the fuck out too.
What?
Just like this, like really weird, like creepy awkwardness. It's like you fucking creep me out, chick. It's like there's something wrong with you.
I guess I could see that. Wow. All right.
I'm just saying, it's fucking creepy.
Well, that's my pick. I would like to see that one next. Lauren, what do you have anything? I guess it doesn't have to be horror if you don't want, but is there a movie that looks good that's coming out that you want to see or that you've been putting off?
I don't know. All the like the Get Out and all of those directed by his name is escaping me.
Is it not Key, the other guy, right?
The other guy.
Peele,
yeah.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan, yeah. Is it?
Yes, because he does all the Twilight Zone stuff now too.
Mm-hmm. Is that still going?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I only saw it for like a short time, and then I don't think I saw anything anymore.
I don't know. Maybe because of COVID times.
Oh, maybe.
Because I know that they're pushing season 4 of Westworld back until next year because of all this shit. So.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I did not care for the new Twilight Zones. I just couldn't get into them. I was like, this is.
Nah.
They just weren't for me. I like the new damn it, what is it called on Shudder? The new Creep shows, or yeah. I was enjoying. Well, I enjoyed some of them.
Yeah, did you see the Christmas one?
No, I haven't seen that one yet. I've kind of laxed off a little bit because one of them was like, yeah, this is okay. I forget which one exactly what it was, but some of those I definitely preferred more than the new Twilight the new Twilight Zone stuff.
I think somebody wants to get his sparkle on.
It's Team Jacob, obviously, duh. What do you call it? So yeah, it's not Edward James Olmos. Okay, it's Jacob James Olmos. Everyone knows that. That's how you say his name. Nonetheless, I think that's gonna wrap it for us for today, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I've got to finish packing. I got to get all that stuff together.
I need to go to the gym before it gets too late.
Well, good call. Pump. I get you. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one out there. We'll see you next week. take care and go watch some horror movies.
Yeah, good idea. Bye, guys.
Bye everybody.